that, and they still lose the fight.
They couldn't kill the Terrorblade, and Luna did not get his Eclipse off because he just got destroyed right away by the Terrorblade.
What a massive fight for Faceless. Just when you start to count them out.
Very good jump there by Faceless. They coordinated it really well. They initiated with the DK, he stuns a target, forces the LC to come in to save the Luna, and Tide got a fantastic grab, despite still getting stolen by the Rubik, but still it was a great first move there by Faceless. Very well done.
All of a sudden, Ice, some nice gold in the bank for him.
He's going Refresher right away, I think. It's going to be like very important, like I mentioned. If the game goes late, the Tide has to get to the point where he has the Refresher.
Yeah, you can even just commit one to make sure you kill the Rubik and then still have another for the rest of the team, so perhaps a way to deal with that spell steal as well. But DC, they know the Ravage is on cooldown now, and they're going to move right back in down the middle lane. They feel like they have the power play here. Moon with a big, deep dive onto XY. Will cut out his heart. Shadow Demon brought down.
Rubik did not get disrupted.
And suddenly, after a great fight, Faceless by DC, not just knocking, but banging on the front door, aggressively charging in. Ice forced to jump in with an anchor smash. He is very tanky, and he does what he can to slow this push down. But the Glaives, they continue to bounce, ramping up the damage, forcing Nuts back. Even a zoning meteor gets plopped down. And with that, suddenly, Faceless get racked just like that. Decisive movements from Digital Chaos, and no reply. Faceless, minus their Shadow Demon, and more importantly, Winter, minus their Ravage, have no response.
That was such a world-class play there by DC, that decision-making, understanding they had like 20 seconds to 30 seconds to actually get the racks when Tide plus Metamorphosis was still on cooldown, so just very, very good decision-making by DC that allowed them to secure that racks.
And not having the Shadow Demon actually quite a big deal. They can't disrupt the Luna to slow the push down, they don't get those extra illusions to stall.
That's very important, like the game that we saw yesterday on the, who was it, on the SD kept getting disrupt on the Luna, and it actually meant so much in the team fights.
So a great pick there by Moon to find him early, and does go to show you that even though XY might be a poor lad, he's a very important one for Faceless.
They popped a scan, they were anticipating.
Oh, and Roach is about to respawn.
They're expecting FL to try and, get something in return. Sunstrike to scout things out.
A little bit early, Roach not coming up for 10 seconds.
They do have their power spike now after getting the BKB on Resolution, so he's not going to be an easy target anymore.
Definitely not. They have decent physical damage, I suppose, from Black, but Luna has great armor as well, 19 just on her own. And that's not even counting the mech.
The thing is, Black does not have a BKB, so I think if Invoker, at some point you want to consider getting a BKB, so you run in the fight, you don't have to worry about Ravage, and you can drop the spells on top of the Terrorblade to kill him. Since Terrorblade does not have a BKB yet, he's going for a Skadi most likely next. So that's going to give a good amount of timing window for the Invoker. Before the Terrorblade starts to think of getting a BKB.
And it does make you wonder, Winter, like, will Faceless be able to deal with DC late? Because the Terrorblade illusions, you've got to worry about the Invoker. You also have the Luna Glaives, great for clearing them. We've already seen that Legion's overwhelming odds is quite effective at somewhat chipping away. Then you've got the Fade Bolt, whatever Rubik steals, like, you're not just going to have the easy illusion spam to rely on to auto-win you the game.
That is true, but at the same time, I feel they have two other really, really good tools, the Refresher on Tide, and you want to have Dagger on the Shadow Demon, so you get the Disrupt on the Luna. Those are they use 2 smoke there. That is not great for Faceless. They are going to waste 1 smoke in the mid to late game scenario. They're going to try to get a first move here.
Could be big, but Saksa also smoked up. He's got a blink now as well, so Ice is going to be very tough to get off a perfect Ravage. Jabs will be revealed. He still marches forward, blink, and a stun, and he's going to find the enemy Rubik off the bat, but Saksa kept alive and now turned upon. There's the BKB. Eclipse coming in hot and heavy from Resolution. They bring Ice low. Can they finish? The Glaives continue to bounce, and Misery jams at home. Will find the kill, but he gets turned on his turn. And Black moves forward directly on top of the meatball, though. They're going to look to duel it. Moomiander can't even get it off. Blade Melt's there. Doesn't even need duel to get the kill. And with that, it's going to be 3 down, a buyback on the Tide, but no tower to TP to, no team to join.
This is not good.
Winter, there is no Metamorphosis even online now, which is basically an ultimate for Faceless at this stage.
Well, DC might have enough time to secure the Roshan and go for the push as well. This is really, really difficult for Faceless right now without the Metamorphosis, and they have to deal with the Aegis on the Luna. You're gonna need a Miracle Ravage on Ice here to be able to hold.
And the thing is for DC, they don't even really have to commit that much. They can just chip away with the Forge Spear. The Luna can be out in front, but she's got Aegis and BKB. And
Oh
then
gosh, they have double
doesn't need to
Alright.
jump in.
They have 2 BKBs now. This is gonna be so difficult. They somehow need to find a Blink Ravage or Blink stun by the DK on the Invoker or the Luna before they get their BKBs off. But then again,
And you have to hit the Rubik so he doesn't steal it. Or at the very least, he's got to be locked down in some other fashion.
when there's a lot, it's gonna be, you know, difficult. You know, something might go wrong in the team fights if everything has to be
And then while
perfect.
you're busy waiting, trying to find the perfect Ravage, they just jump in and kill somebody instantly with a dual strike. We've seen the Eclipse damage.
They the Sandbag and the Disrupt to save the dual target. I'll give that for Faceless. So a dual target might still be able to get out of harm's way with the support behind him.
A lot of pressure though on Faceless. DC with more tools to initiate, more get out of jail free cards.
They can't afford to lose another team fight. I think the Terrorblade might have to consider completing a BKB before going for the Skadi right now. Because last fight he just basically got destroyed by all the spells. He got.
I mean, Invoker can basically solo him.
Yeah,
at this
he
point.
needs to get a BKB, and Weeha setting up in bottom lane. Jabs does not have a BKB here, so he might want to stay back and cancel Jabs TP while his team forces the push at top and BOT himself into the top lane. This might be Weeha's play right here. This could be big.
Could just win them the game if they don't have the Dragonite Tornado come through. And now he's going to go for the TP out. Jabs probably trying to hunt him in the trees. No, he just starts walking back, but it's already too late. Weeha up to the top lane. A master stroke from Digital Chaos as they surge onto their second lane of Drag. So with this, could be up to the 1-0 advantage. Where's the team fight? It's already looking like the full lane will go down uncontested. The plays from the Weevoker. It's the hero that he rose to fame on even before the Meepo.
Oh my god,
and he delivers once again.
That was such an amazing play. That's such an amazing read by Weeha. Just what a player.
And knows the Dragonite can't even chase him to try and cancel his own TP as the blink is put on cooldown there. Just really no counterplay available for Faceless whatsoever.
Okay, look at their buybacks. The next fight, they're gonna need some buybacks for the next defense. Terrorblade has buyback. Dragonite has buyback. So those are the 2 cores having the buybacks. Faceless are gonna be needing everything they can get from their arsenal right now. They might be able to finish a BKB on Black if he wants to. He's pretty close to that.
At the same time, Winter, you're looking at Resolution very close to a butterfly on Luna. So now you basically have to disrupt him to have your own army.
Well, how are you gonna do? Okay, he has a Glimmer Cape, so he's gonna be able to Glimmer. Do they have a gem?
Glimmer in to get the disrupt.
Yeah, why not? That's gonna be a crucial part of your damage in the team fights. Do they have a gem on DC? DC does not have a gem on Sentry. So this might work out for Faceless if they get a disrupt illusions on Luna.
They're gonna show Resolution bottom. I doubt he's gonna push too hard. He has fought the quarterstaff.
Just watch the Shadow Demon. XY might be the hero for Faceless in this fight.
See Resolution jumping in with the Alacrity, just gets to work for now. And now
he's going for it. He's going for it.
Attack speed. XY will Glimmer in for the disruption, but he doesn't have the butterfly just yet. He's even going to be purged as they try to slow this push down. Resolution will back away.
All right,
and now you're 250 gold away from your butterfly. But they're not even waiting.
Yeah, but the thing is they see the Glimmer now, so they're going to be much more prepared.
They continue to heal Resolution up, pumping damage. Now the tier 3 falls, that's 3 down. XY just getting chewed apart by the Glaive in the duel. Boone was ready, sucks him down, and they chase forward. Ravage comes through, gets up the Anchor Smash. This time won't be stolen, but don't know if it matters anymore. Winter, Ice getting blown apart with the BKBs. Resolution standing strong. Black does have the Sunder here, but he won't. Oh, he's going to drop him anyway. Won't be able to get it off. There's the GG. Digital Chaos, outmaneuvering Faceless every step of the way, just outplay after outplay. Whether it was the TP cancel, was great tower denies early on, excellent performance from top to bottom, and they will take game 1.
Yeah, once again, world-class performance here by DC.